Hey fungi friends, I'm gonna go ahead and make some mushroom ramen. So I just got back from foraging and I've got some pretty nice looking chanterelles here. There weren't a ton out there, but the ones I found were in pretty good shape. So I'll be slowly cleaning these off as I also get ready some lion's mane, some Maitake mushroom, and some oyster mushroom, which I just picked from my own backyard. So I've got sort of a mixture here of things I foraged, things I bought, and things I grew myself. Not to mention a bunch of other fried mushrooms, including some chicken of the woods that I also foraged, and some oyster mushrooms that I also grew. So, per usual, I got a lot of mushrooms in front of me. But I'm going to go ahead and just kind of start prepping some ingredients here and cooking away. And, getting a few things going. I might try to start cleaning the chanterelles here too. Let's see what I got energy for. Let's just try to empty some things out of the fridge. I was away last weekend and I haven't been home that much recently either, so I got some eggplant here. It's a little skanky, but still edible. So I'm gonna try to go ahead and just cook a few pieces of this eggplant in my broth. Last night I made chicken of the woods jerky. So I made sort of a light soy sauce base for boiling my chicken of the woods in. And when I was done boiling it, I was, man, this broth tastes pretty good. Maybe we should hang on to it and make something else with it. So that's exactly what I'm doing now. Is I'm going to use the leftover broth from the chicken of the woods jerky I made last night and use that to make the stock for this ramen. Let's grab this pepper out of here. I think this was a Fresno at some point. Fresno chili. Okay, so let's see. I have some of that aforementioned dark soy, slightly sweet sauce. It's got 3 different kinds of dark soy sauce in it, some garlic, some bay, a little 5-spice, and some shallot. And I'm going to use that here as the base, flavor base for my ramen, kind of like a shoyu ramen. And I'll adjust the flavors too as I go along. Normally I would use real ramen noodles, but I'm just going to go ahead and use some of these. So I've been struggling with streaming recently. I feel like I used to get, at least a couple hundred or at least 50 people watching me stream, and now when I do this, it's a very small audience. I don't know if I did something wrong and upset the almighty algorithm, but it's really starting to take a toll on me. So I've been doing more streaming on YouTube. If you guys want to check that out, I highly recommend you do that. I have lots and lots of cooking streams on Instagram as well. But I'm pretty frustrated with TikTok at the moment because it seems like my videos are being throttled and my live streams, well, no one's seeing them, which is fine. I mean, I go live streaming because I like the company, but I like the company because you guys usually ask me entertaining questions and kind of make me feel like I'm not so alone. But if there's no one watching my live stream, then no one asks me any questions. So whoever's here, please interact with me. I will try to answer your questions and be entertaining as I can be. So, but yeah, if you want to smash that like button, smash that like button. Is what I'm trying to say. And send it to a friend or something like that. See if we can get a few more people watching, interacting, hanging out with us. Let's see. I'm gonna break apart these mushrooms. I probably, sorry about hitting the mic there. I probably don't need to put any of the chanterelles into this meal, but I will definitely put some of the oyster mushrooms in because they're a nice texture for ramen. Boiling those up in soup is going to be pretty good. I'm just going to kind of cut through them. Doing some long slices, keeping the texture of the oyster mushroom intact. that in. We got this whole little nubbin of lion's mane. I'll break this apart and we'll pop this in. So we're gonna eat a lot of mushrooms in this here dish, but that's okay. I like eating mushrooms. Just trying to clean my fridge out. So I got this lion's mane and the maitake from Far West Fungi at the Napa Farmers Market. I'm very lucky to be able to buy good tasty mushrooms at my local farmers market, and even that there are good local mushroom companies here in California. The companies here in California that I get stuff from semi-regularly are Far West Fungi and Mycopia. Far West Fungi is down in Monterey, or at least Half Moon Land, or what is it? It's not Half Moon Bay, that's north of Santa Cruz. Moss Landing, that's it. Sorry, had a brain fart there. Yeah, they're in Moss Landing, which is about halfway down in Monterey, and they both of them grow very nice mushrooms. I'm fond of both companies, but it is Far West Fungi that has the farm stand, or the presence of the farmers market. So I get their stuff more regularly, but you can get mushrooms from Mycopia gourmet mushrooms pretty much around the country, which is great. Someone asked, are they kings? No. I've got chanterelles. I've got a single puffball here. I picked this back and I was just looked down. I was like, what is this little ball? I was like, oh, it's a puffball. So yeah, I got chanterelles, lion's mane, maitake, and some oyster mushroom that I just threw in. Yep, I've got chicken of the woods. You're literally looking at chicken of the woods right now. I did a whole live stream last night where I made chicken of the woods jerky, actually, and that's on YouTube, because like I was saying, the TikTok live streaming game has been really tough recently. No one's watching me stream, which just kind of makes me wonder why I'm on this platform if no one is going to watch me. So I did some streams on YouTube, and you can watch me making chicken of the woods jerky and cutting it up on there. So I'm in California. I foraged lots of chicken in the woods in California. I got these chanterelles out on the California coast today. Okay, let's see. I'm going to turn you guys over to this boiling situation in just a moment, but this is all the stuff I'm kind of cooking down for my ramen. And I'm going to be like tossing other stuff in it too. Okay, let me start tasting my broth here. Make sure it's going to be good. I'm going to take my seasoning packet from my noodles and drop that in. Maybe not the whole thing, but there's a lot of good MSG flavor in here that I want. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear my cat. She's singing me the song of her people as it goes. So I'm going to make this broth pretty intensely salty with all the soy and the other stuff that's in here, because I'm going to be putting a bunch of mushrooms and bok choy in here, which don't necessarily have a ton of like flavor on their own, but the really nice savory broth will help season them all. So there goes the lion's mane. Dump that into our broth here. Now we'll move you guys over so you can see things cook. So, all right. Move that thing a little bit closer, move you guys up, and you can look down into the pan. There you go. Okay, so in there we've got oyster mushrooms, we got maitake, we got lion's mane, we have eggplant as well. I'm going to take some of my green onion, slice up the green part, and throw that in, just to help deepen the flavor of the broth here. I'm just going ahead and making dinner, basically. That's the purpose of this stream. Sometimes I clean mushrooms. Right now I don't feel like dealing with the chanterelles, and I am hungry, so I'm just making a big bowl of soup here. But I want to cook down all these good veggies and mushrooms before I toss in my noodles. So, oh, it's good. Yum yum. Okay, yeah, a little bit of some leftover tofu, some leftover bok choy. There's good things I can put in here. Make this really nutritious and good for me, which I need. Everyone always needs good nutritious food. Keep them going, you know. And put in some chili crisp here too, so I get lots and lots of good flavor going on. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, I know what I need to do. I can open up with some fish cake. This would be completely vegan even, I guess, but I'm gonna put some fish cake in. So if you are vegan, you could just skip the fish cake, but I'm an omnivore, so darn it, I eat everything, and I love eating everything. So I had one guy once, very strange, he like joined my Patreon at like the highest level and said he'd only support me if I went vegan, and I was like, sorry man, this is not like a bargain, you know. I'm gonna eat whatever I want to eat and live my life, and you subscribe to my Patreon doesn't like dictate what I get to do or how I eat my diet. And after that, he unsubscribed. He occasionally still shows up in my comments on TikTok, but it was a weird experience. I didn't super like having someone kind of like try to manipulate me like that. But I have no problem with vegans, only when they get preachy, but that's kind of my issue with anything. I really have no issue with anyone unless they get preachy and try to control you or tell you how to live your life on any end of the spectrum. You know, at the same token, I like post pictures of mushroom stuff to Facebook. Like whenever I was checking the woods, someone always thinks that's really clever to be like, oh, I only eat real chicken. And you're like, okay, so what? Like, it's a mushroom. Mushrooms are good. Why be like anti-vegetable or anti-mushroom just because you like eating meat? None of it makes any sense to me. It's all very, very silly. So, okay, we're gonna let that boil. Just gonna let that like really come up to heat, and I'm gonna put this down for 1 sec because I want to toss an egg in here too. Going with that little bit of Fresno chili. Crack my egg in here. Put it somewhere on the side. There we go. Let's try to sink that egg down. There we go. Got some bok choy going in. Leftover cold tofu and chili crisp. There's a nice big bowl of food. Get that all warmed up. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the heat. Noodles are cooked, fish cakes are cooked. Everything else has got a chance to kind of warm through. Yep. That egg is probably getting there. So Maybe I'll give it one more quick just blast on high for like a second. Alright, there we go. Cool. So, I'm going to move you guys over. You can see the bowl to dump this out into. Alright. Whoa! That's a really big bowl of food. A little steamy, eh? Okay, so I got my eggplant, I got my fish cakes, I got my mushrooms, I got my soft, goozy egg right here, somewhere in the middle. There's the yellow stuff. Oh yeah, watch that run out. Yum. Noodles, fish cakes, all the things. Tons of mushrooms. Yep, they are. These little dealy things are fish cakes. You may have seen them in the anime. Let's see how the eggplant tastes. Oh yum. That's good. So here's the lion's mane. Take a little flavor of this. Oh man, lion's mane is great too. And the oyster mushroom. Gotta try that. Yeah, Jeremy, I see you in here. If you wanted to make this vegan, you could very easily make this vegan. No egg, no fish cake. But the broth was made with chicken of the woods, sort of a medium to light soy sauce, a dark soy sauce, and an extra dark soy sauce, and some sugar, garlic, bay, shallot. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Well, this is one way to fancy up instant ramen. I gotta say, I like it. I'm probably gonna come in, hit it with some more chili crisp on top too. So, I'm gonna microwave just a couple of pieces of fried mushroom to put on top. Ooh, that looks good. Okay, so I'm topping this. This already has lion's mane and maitake mushroom and oyster mushroom in it. And it was made with chicken of the woods broth, but now I'm going to add some fried chicken of the woods on top as well, along with some fried oyster mushroom. So there we go. And I'll top this all off with a little bit of chili crisp, a little extra spice and umami just on top of this whole thing. There we go. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, let's see. I'll try a few more things for you before I go here. Some fish cake. Yum. Couple of nudes. Hot nudes. Oh my god, so much flavor. Whew, piece of bok choy. Yum. Good night, Jeremy. Wow, the bok choy is hot. That's good though. Alright, one more piece of oyster mushroom. Woo! That's so much flavor. So good. A little chunk of perfectly cooked egg. Yum. Yum. Okay. I gotta stop live streaming. It's time for me to go eat. So anyhow, it's been real fun hanging out with you guys. If you want to learn more from me, please check out my website, fastaboutfungi.com. All my links are here in my profile on TikTok. I'll give you guys one more peek at the beautiful golden chanterelles and solo puffball that I picked today. I'll be cooking them up soon. If you would like to support me, you can follow me on all the other platforms. I got a YouTube, I got an Instagram, I got a Pinterest, a Twitter, etc. Again, those links are in my bio. You can buy merch on my website, cool t-shirts like this one. Also, I have a Patreon, and you can subscribe to that and support me there. If nothing else, just watch my videos, please share them with your friends and family, and I hope you learned something and are entertained. So, sending you guys much love. I'm going to go eat a big bowl of ramen. Have a good one. Bye.